Greetings, peace and love, everyone. How you doing? It's Mikael, the Traveling Medicine Man, and welcome to our third edition. You feel me? This is our third edition of Ancient Future Fridays, and I'm very happy to be on right now on this Ancient Future Fridays. I'm out here in the Bay in Cali, and the weather, it's kind of down right now. You feel me? So I'm keeping my vibe high and keeping my energy up. You feel me? As you can see, I got on my Mesoamerican gear. You feel me? My Mexico. You feel me? Caribbean. South American gear. I'm here representing that Afrofuturism. You feel me? Ancient futurism coming out of Mesoamerica. You feel me? The Afro Indigenous connection. So we got a special guest here with us today who's gonna join us. You feel me? And let's see. We're gonna get the brother in here for a second, but just so everybody can be aware. Our special guest is our good brother Brian Psilocybin, and he's hopping in from Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Playa del Carmen, Mexico. You know what I'm saying? And I got a chance to experience and tap in with that vortex a couple years ago. And since that time, me and the brother been building, and we originally met at the 2020 psychedelic conference. You feel me? So shout out, you feel me, to my brother Reggie Harris. You feel me? Putting together these beautiful psychedelic conferences out here in North America, sparking them up and raising awareness on everything that's going on, you feel me, with plant medicines and health and wellness and everything, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead and just tap in for me, see folks just joining. Brian, if you can send a request to join the live. I think you can send a request to join the live and you can hop in. But yes, you feel me? This is Ancient Future Fridays where, I just, Spirit told me, to hop and start some, as far as a way to educate people about realities that's, still present from our ancestors, but also, the future times that we coming into, you feel me? Where we coming into some times shifting. So we got an ancient future brother just hopped on right here, my good brother, Brian.
Yeah, good, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother. Yes, I.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
Good to see you, brother. Everything morning.
Doing good, man. Just it's a beautiful day in Mexico today. So it's good weather today, not too hot. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That's a beautiful thing, brother. Well, do you want to introduce yourself to the folks and let people know who you is and just a little bit about what you joined and especially where you at in Mexico? You feel me? In a beautiful portal. So
Yeah,
you want to let the folks.
yeah, for sure. So, anybody don't know me, my name is Brian. Some of y'all know me as Brian Psilocybin. I really do a lot of things, I guess. For the most part, since I've been here, when I've been working with the mushrooms, I've been holding space for people in community. So I got a few different events that I tap in with the people around here. And I also work in cultivation space, educating people on how to cultivate mushrooms. And for themselves, and everything in between, man. So you can catch me somewhere in these psychedelic streets, I guess. Wait, but I'm here in Mexico now for about 4 years now. Since the pandemic had kicked off, like just got the download to, come out here, like seriously, like last minute, and not even knowing why I would be here or what I would be doing when I got here. Just different doors opened up. So, here we are. And I thought it was crazy, man, because you had mentioned earlier that we had met at the psychedelic conference in 2020. And I remember, like, I was here. I had came all the way back here to Mexico. And we was at House of Vibes that night. And I was like, man, I think that was a brother that I just saw at the at the psychedelic conference. What in the world is he doing here?
And you know what, brother? It's so much that synchronicities, you know what I'm saying, in our connection, how things align. But just to touch on that, at that time, I was coming out there for my birthday. This was my first time traveling to Mexico, and actually my first time doing like some solo traveling. It was 2020 during the pandemic, and we all know that was like a shaky, rocky times. But also, if you was in alignment, you know what I'm saying, it was also a beautiful time too. That might open up some different doors and some different opportunities in life. So, like the brother said, he took the opportunity to go move to Mexico, and I took the opportunity to go travel out there. And when I traveled, just so synchronistic, me and the brother linked up. and he was at that space like you said, and just I was so surprised. Out there, it's a beautiful portal. It's an Afro Indigenous community out there. It's a lot of Black, African American expats out there, but also a lot of people from all around the world that travel there. So yeah, do you want to just let the folks know about your business? You know what I'm saying, and like what kind of services that you offer out there in Mexico?
Yeah. So, it's not just one thing. It's a mix of a few different things, but a lot of people may know me for my brand Sport Genetics, which, is a brand that I started up like a few years ago. That's really just been based on giving people access to mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? In the right way, in the right information. I know, like, there's a lot of times where people's first experiences, maybe in party settings, or they may not have the information or anything like that. So my first goal was to make sure that the information was put together with the mushroom so that people could be properly equipped, and it's not just like a college frat night or something like that. But also at the same time, I was aiming to build community as well, which is real important for me. When I first came out here to Mexico, like one of my, dreams when I came out here was like, man, I want to buy some land and build like a holistic retreat center where people can come, and it can be a portal where people can tap in and, do those types of things. And as my ideas evolved from that point, it got me to really figuring out ways to engage with people on a real level, to have authentic conversations about working with mushrooms. There's a lot of conversation that's going on from every direction, whether it may be stigmatized in certain areas, in certain groups, all the way from certain conversations are happening where people are introducing the medicine, or introducing the mushrooms as medicine, and letting that only just be the conversation about it. But as we know, through a lot of our journeys, that these things are much more than that. So really just trying to connect with people, so then that way we could really work with the mushrooms in a real way to have life change, you know what I'm saying? And to bring us into more unity with our higher self and what we came to the planet to do. So that was, my main goal with Sport Genetics. But branching off from that, like I said, that community engagement, just trying to figure out how to work with people. I also have some different events that I have going on a pretty regular basis. Right now, one that's going on pretty frequently is the Mushroom Mondays events, where we go out on the beach just with the community, and I give out free microdoses to the people, and we just kick back and enjoy the vibes. You know what I'm saying? The beach is already beautiful enough, but it's great that we have some beautiful people in our community that share their gifts, and we're able to enjoy different breath work to kind of tap in and align ourselves, and do that, as well as the sound healing. So we have the singing bowls and the different gongs and different things like that. So I feel like it's like a little Monday ceremony, like low key, where you don't even really have to register to come. You just show up and get to enjoy the vibe, and really meet some like-minded people within the space, because as a tourist coming here to, well, not a tourist I should say, but like as an American coming to Mexico, it's easy to get caught in like the tourist cycle of just even the people that you meet. Like Playa del Carmen isn't one of those places where you have to learn how to speak Spanish in order to get around. So it's easy for us to find a few little expats that we feel comfortable with, and that just be our own little circle. Like it's not many expats that actually have local friends here. So it was important for me to have a way to connect with the community, and also for them to connect with me as well, because there's always things that we can learn from each other. And me being not originally from Mexico, I want to make sure that I have that connection and respect with the people that are from here. Um, and man, I guess the other two events, like you were at one of them. You taught at one. We're talking about the plant-based magic at the Shroom Room, which
Yeah.
is a container that I have on really just kind of like education, and for me to like have fun. Like whether it's playing music, whether it's cultivating mushrooms, whether it's learning about different plant medicines and different ways that we can work with them. Like that's what I kind of use the shroom room for. And just starting last year, we got into the paint trip. So that's been getting some good buzz that I've been excited about within the community, where I wanted to give people a great experience on psilocybin while also bringing out some of the creative faculties that it's able to activate. A lot of people may have their ideas on what a mushroom trip is or what you should use it for, but one thing that we have learned is that it allows us to tap into different ways of thinking and creative access that we didn't otherwise have connection with. So my idea was to kind of have a place where people can come in and tap in and see what their community creative abilities really are when they're working within that zone. So the vibe is great, the music is great, like, and it's great people. Like we've had like some great pieces of work get created there. So
Yeah. Well, brother, you doing it. I mean, I'm gonna just run back for anybody who didn't peep everything the brother said. He's a traveler. You know what I'm saying? Also, very connected with the community. He providing services when it comes to different like medicinal and psychoactive plant medicines, but also he creating spaces. You know what I'm saying? Doing the shroom room, and I appreciate you, brother, for holding space to have me come and offer my services and educate as well. And then
um,
he has these Monday events he's hosting, and also painting trips. So that's a lot, brother. That's very beautiful. You're very inspiring. You feel me? One of the dopest brother I know that inspired me on my path of like entrepreneurship, but also giving gifts and talents to the world that you really believe in. You feel me? So I just want to tap in this for a little second about how'd you build this community up, because a lot of us are looking to do that right now, and I think that's the ancient future type of technology right there. Is like really like a real tribe, a real community. A lot of us are like seeking that, right now. So how did you go about going to a whole nother environment and going like building community and actually like, creating a whole new community, out in the space you at?
man, I wouldn't say like that. I got a hold of the manual and read the instructions, and that's how I did it, man. Like I honestly, it came from me just moving through a lot of like, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do or what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna just try it and like let's just see what happens. And so many times, like I've just been just surprised, man, like at what things have turned out just because I just listened to my higher self, just like throughout all of the doubts of what I thought would be and this, that, and another. Like, my history and just the religious space and stuff like that, like many years ago, as a kid and stuff like that. Like connecting with people is something that was always, I guess, something that I lean towards. So it's really just me trying to figure out, like, I still want to connect with people, but now I'm in different spaces and I still want to use my gifts and things that I'm talented in. So how can I make use of all of those and not throw everything away? You know what I'm saying? And from that aspect, it just came from me just figuring out stuff. Okay, if I have this type of event, how many people can I get there? How can I serve the people and make sure that the connections are authentic and they also get more than what they expected? You know what I mean? So just that, and also just partnering with people. Like I feel like the more vocal that you are about what you're into and what you are passionate about, that you'll meet other people along the way that can help bring whatever vision that you have in your mind into fruition. So um, yeah, it was just a lot of that, man, and just trying stuff over and over and over and over again, and then finally, like, oh man, word starts getting around, and then people start connecting, and then it's funny, like when I hear like stories around town, because somebody may have seen like one of my posts, but then one of their friends was talking about it, and then they had recommended somebody, like, and then they hear about me from like two or three different places, and then they're like, oh man, like now let's connect. So I think that that's always good, because I feel like that means that the energy that's circulating is the right way, because it's attracting people up organically rather than, you know what I'm saying, going about it other ways.
That's what's up. That's what's up, brother. And I see that, man. And I've been knowing this brother for the last 4 years, and since I've been knowing him, he's been cultivating a beautiful community space. Has been offering some beautiful services, And originally we met at the 2020 psychedelic conference. Once again, I want to shout out to my brother Reggie Harris. You feel me? This is the
I
brochure from the
mine
you
too.
know, 2020 psychedelic conference, and you've been moving and rocking with the brother, since the last edition from 2023. You feel me? I'm gonna do the 2024 edition this year too. So shout out to Reggie Harris for bringing these beautiful connections together. But brother, we originally met like I said in the realm of like mushroom and fungi, and fungi and just psilocybin mushrooms been helping me so much on my path. You feel me? And since I've been working with psilocybin mushrooms, I've been getting a lot of healing personally, but also a lot of like activation and a lot of spiritual like kind of guidance and information within myself. And it's been helping me so much. So I want to tap in with you about like, how did you even come to this space of like working with psilocybin mushrooms and, coming to that space in 2020 and you've been, this growing with them? Like, what's the information that you've been getting working with mushrooms?
So, how did I come into mushrooms, or what information I was getting from? Which one you want me to know?
You know what? How'd you come into them?
Oh, okay.
Start.
Um, well, I mean, to keep a long story as brief as possible, just so that we can stay on focus. But like I mentioned before, I came from a religious background, and coming out of that, I just wanted to find out more about myself, which led me into more, I guess you would call it like occult studies and stuff like that, like just into different astrology and learning about the subconscious mind, different things like that, metaphysics, all of that kind of stuff. And once I jumped down that rabbit hole, then one of the teachers that I was, connected with at the time had mentioned psychedelics being used as a catalyst, a spiritual catalyst to know more about yourself, which I had never heard of before. So I jumped down the psychedelics rabbit hole, and once you do that, then it just kind, the mushrooms kind of find you after that. I didn't have anybody to get any mushrooms from or knew anything about it. Like none of my friends were tripping or nothing like that. So it was something that really connected with me just based off of what I feel like overall. Like I don't know, I don't like to use the words overly like about called or anything like that, but that I feel like it was just meant to be. One of those activators that I placed within this experience of life for me to come into more of myself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like that happened, and then I ended up meeting a friend. He gave me some mushrooms, and then the rest is history. After that, I didn't have any like ceremonies or groups or communities, so I started tripping by myself like at first. So it was just experimental trips, you know, up the scale from there.
Solid, brother. Just to touch on that, you're a mycologist, and a lot of people are starting to get more into mycology, and that's where anybody grow and cultivate, their own mushrooms. Like, what's that journey and path like? Being a mycologist, and also like for folks who want to get into it, like, what's some inspirations on mycology?
Yeah, I mean, me getting into mycology is honestly like this wasn't something that I did my whole life, man. Like, but it satisfies, I guess, the geeky side of me, man. Because like, I'm a career long IT engineer, bro. Like, so I worked in automation engineering and all of that other kind of stuff, and being able to get into, I guess, that focus zone, like while you working with different cultures and stuff like that, was just like real dope to me, man. So I really took it to the furthest extent, which is kind of like, what got me into this situation. but but I think that it's anybody who wants to learn how to grow their own mushrooms don't have to be that way though, and that's the thing that I really try and convey to people that I'm instructing is that this is something that's much more accessible than the situation with like growing cannabis on your own or something like that, where you need like a whole operation where the mushrooms you can just do it in an all-in-one grow bag. And yeah, and I think that the process of cultivating your mushrooms yourself takes on like this whole different energy about them. Where I feel like, I mean, I'm biased. I'm sure you ask anybody else that's in my college, just that they feel like they grow the best mushrooms for their experiences. And it's because it has nothing to do with the potency only. Like they really connect with you on a subconscious level, and I feel like that connection will take you on the journeys that you're supposed to be headed on, because it's a part of you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you merging within the whole mycology system. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Oh, now look, I don't grow my own mushrooms right now. You know, I'm not at my college right now, but I do tap in with cultivators. But one thing I heard throughout my years of working with psilocybin is that the people who grow them, they grow their own mushrooms and they take their own mushrooms. They be having the deepest experience because, like you said, it's a part of like them. You actually put their DNA and their energy behind it. So that's a beautiful thing. I'm looking forward to having that experience, and also for folks who want to work with mushrooms outside of just the psychoactive one, the medicinal ones too. We need more people who got information, who know how to grow these other type of mushrooms, because the world is changing right now. We need other food sources. Things is not growing as abundantly as we possibly could at the moment. So mushrooms is food. You know what I'm saying? Is a big thing too. I was going to put that out there. You feel me? So if you want to grow some food, yeah, do that.
Yes,
But we do got a few comments. You feel me? That's some good comments. We're gonna tap in with the questions a little bit later in the program. But for right now, we got a brother, One Eye Vision. He said our forwards and our patch psilocybin and SF, also a patch in Berkeley. When it comes to this medicine, you got to earn this wisdom, and that's why so many people have bad trips. I mean, yeah, that's a good comment right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting it from the earth, is good too as well. I try my best, to get it from the earth too as well. But for the next question, I'll be speaking about this from the earth, brother. You in a beautiful portal right now. Right now, the Yucatan, Peninsula out in Mexico, Playa del Carmen, one of the most healing natural portals on the planet. I want to put that out to the people. I'm a traveling medicine man, and I travel to different places on the planet where the whole environment is healing. You know what I'm saying? And Playa del Carmen, Mexico, is one of them places where the earth and the soil, you touch that soil, you're gonna heal. We got the cenote water, so ancient healing waters. You know what I'm saying? They got the beaches. They got the human and tropical environment, the sun, everything like that. So along with the natural plant medicine that's available there too, you feel me, from ayahuasca to psilocybin mushrooms to combo to what's that? What's the ones where you get the steam in there?
Temescal.
The Temescal, that's what I'm saying. They got the Temescal. They got so many different healing modalities. You feel me? So I want to talk about like the importance of like travel right now, and also like the Afro Indigenous connection on the planet right now, because there's so much access and resources when you travel and go to other places where indigenous people are still holding down these cultures and these customs of healing. So can you speak about your experience of being out there and having this access and traveling?
Yeah, man. I mean, I've been blessed to see some great spots out here, man. I think that the cenotes for me, man, like take the cake. And I always tell people, like, if you come out here, like, make sure you make it to a cenote. Like on mushrooms, even better. Like, it's,
Mm.
especially like when you pick out the right one, because there's quite a few cenotes out here, like public ones, but there's also some private ones. So if you find like someone who has access to private ones, then you get the whole thing to yourself, and you go out there, man. It's like a whole oasis when you get there. So I think that that's amazing, and also just being able to connect with some of the cultures with the pyramids. You got Chichen Itza out here. You have like other Mayan ruins. And also just indigenous people who are familiar with the cultures and can actually tell you about like what's really going on the spiritual level versus just any old type of tour that you take around and just go for that type of, oh, I went to go see it. Having someone that really grew up in the area that can tell you like why things are this way and how this impacts the different communities, or why we do this custom this way, helps like better, like you have a better understanding about you know what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? So I think that that's a good thing. And then just for people to travel out here, man, I feel like Mexico is like, this is what I think, man. Like it's like reactivate DNA and memories. You know what I'm saying? Like especially with people from our culture being very displaced, not having a direct remembrance of where our history has come from. Just to understand when we take that that title of like indigenous people, we're not just talking about of the United States of America. It was for the Americas. So that means that the indigenous people and the cultures were in South America as well. And it's surprising to some like how you can connect with certain things here, and it also will activate you as if like it was some of your own stuff because it is. So
It is. I mean, you know what? I've been traveling out to Mexico. I've been getting them synchronicities, and one of the deepest ones I got was I did an ayahuasca ceremony in the jungle on the day of Dias Mortis on Halloween, and I was out there. And after the ceremony, we was at this cenote right before we get to Tulum, but it was like on some ancient like indigenous land where you had to talk to the indigenous people and actually go tap in and do the ceremony there. But in the morning, I had got up from the ceremony and I went into this like old temple. You feel me? And I went into the temple. Man, they had African artifacts from Africa, drums. They had ancient Kemetic statues and pictures and stuff in there. They had stuff from like other parts of the world, like Asia, China. It was just like a combination, like all the like indigenous like history on the planet. I was like, wow, like this is a trip right here. You feel me? And it just made me feel like so appreciative of like of where I come from and but where is it to be for our people. You feel me? So I just encourage people if you can, like try to tap into as much history outside of what they're giving us out here in America. Try to travel to some other places. In Central America where they got other like pyramid structures that like that's the DNA activation. Yeah. Also, combining it with just the history. Out in Mexico and the Americas too, like the Grand Canyons. What I'm saying, in Arizona, ancient land. Out in Mississippi. They got mounds. And ruins. What I'm saying, and Louisiana too. At the LSU campus. I heard they got a big pyramid down there you can go in and tap in with. So it's like our people, like we spread around the planet with this Afro Indigenous like culture, and we starting to like get a remembrance, like the brother said, and it's a beautiful time to like open yourself up to remember. And one of the tools that is available to us is like different psychoactive plant medicines, that can help us unlock our DNA, but also all these modalities like the brother's offering, at his services when it comes to sound bowl healing, different frequency and vibration meditations. Just being in the elements right now, is very healing. And we're getting ready to go on a cosmic shift right now. I don't know if folks is really aware of like April 8th. It's the solar eclipse, and it's cosmic time with many different shifts right now. It's many different just cycles going on. So it's a time of like DNA, like reactivation, it's a time of like healing, but but being mindful and being intentional about doing these things is going to accelerate and activate so quickly. So we're in a quickening stage right now. I want to let everybody know that. And while we talking about that, I'm going to ask you, Brian, about just what you see for the future for the planet right now. I know you've been ahead of your time for a while when it comes to like these different plant medicines, but also like cryptocurrency and money exchange right now. Like what you seeing right now with things shifting on the planet.
Man, I mean, I feel like everything is going to change as we know it. I mean, it's in the process of changing right now. So I think that the people who make themselves aware to like what's going on, I know like it's very easy, man. Like I could see these things because I've lived in both worlds before. But I remember how when I was in church, there was this view of people that was in the secular world. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like that separatism of like us against them. We don't hang out with worldly people, listen to worldly music, blah blah blah. And then I also have seen like some remnants of that type of energy with people when they dive into the spirituality and healing and everything like that. It becomes like they like anti AI and anti technology, and oh, I don't want to hear none of that. Like we're gonna go into Tulum and just be in bliss and everything like that. And I would say that it's the same energy, and we shouldn't like view things so diametrically opposed from each other. You know what I'm saying? Like as if like there is one or the other, because I think that with everything shifting and changing the way that it is, the more that we're able to make it work in our favor, then we'll be able to express our spirits, more than we are right now in the current situation. I think that that's kind of the thing, is that people have passions and dreams and different things that they would otherwise be doing if they didn't have to do all of the, let's say, matrix stuff. Let's just put it all into there, right? But if we was able to be aware of the technologies and the things that we have access to right now, to then be able to, where we didn't have to do that, then wouldn't we be able to just tap into ourselves more deeply and not have to, and let everything else like run on autopilot, and that's the thing that has kind of like gotten my interest. And plus, like I said, my background is in technology, so it's always just been something that I've been passionate about. So I feel like I kind of got, um, you know, blessed, like ultimately in this life, at bro, because I get to pull from both sides and see and experience both sides. Because I think it's going to be a great thing, like when people are able to do what they're passionate about, fulfill their calling and what their life's purpose is, and it be under the crux of them having taken this. Like, I know, like, the AIs are gonna go crazy right now. I'm speaking more from like the financial aspect of it, mostly. You know what I'm saying, and how you can utilize it to build businesses and create. Um, whatever your vision is, without having to need like huge teams or needing to be an employee or somebody else like that. Um, I feel like people should be utilizing it for sure. And I think that it's also just healthy for people. Like, if anybody is fearful of the AIs and stuff like that, it's only going to get worse if they don't have people like us involved in it, right? Like, I don't see any benefit of like not being involved in what's going on. So.
Hey, brother, you know what? Yeah, you inspired me on that path. I ain't gonna lie, I was one of them people that was like, man, look, I ain't fooling with no AI, no artificial things right now. I'm on a natural path doing things, but at the same time, since we talking about ancient future, our ancestors were very, very advanced in their technology. I think a lot of us is kind of sleeping on that, as far as we see these pyramid structures and these stones and stuff, and not thinking, it was some technology there, but a lot of that stuff was very advanced, very ahead of its time, with like crystals and energy and frequency and vibration. So I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to getting back to those times where we can use these minerals on the planet more efficiently and more naturally, so we won't be corrupting the planet to have technology. But outside of that, for the advancement of technology, like you said, like, yeah, we can be on automatic on certain things on the planet that I feel like our ancestors was on, like growing food. Like,
Well,
food might be no issue on the planet. You feel me? Vegetation should be growing. And I feel like if we have some kind of automated system, I don't know if it depends on computers and technology to do it, but I'm pretty sure some kind of AI can be in the system of helping to do that, or when it comes to work, or like you said, having a team of people to support you on different things. I'm looking to do that too. So that is an advancement, you feel me? But can you talk about how we can maybe mix those two together, you feel me? Like, the natural with the.
I mean, it's I can answer that question two ways. I'm just gonna do it the one that because I feel like it's a perfect segue, bro. Like, mushrooms and artificial intelligence go in the same. Like, haven't we? If anybody hasn't listened to Baba Kalendi's lectures by now, bro, like, this is exactly what he talked about. I mean, and if we take what he talked about, he said things like, the AI has been here for hundreds of thousands of years. Like, the AI isn't something that just came out in 2020, y'all. Like, it's been here for hundreds of thousands of years. He said that this reality is being run on an AI the size of a BB compared to the size of Earth. Like, he's talking about using transdimensional crystals to travel out into different realities, bro. Like, if we talk about ancient future and the technologies that they used, then this is how they was using it, right? And I think that, I mean, that to me, I think is another conversation. Well, it is this conversation, bro. Like, I find it funny that we're not having more high dose mushroom conversations as we are talking more about the technology advancing, because anybody with any common sense can already see that it's far beyond human. Um, like the AIs are already far beyond human intelligence already. They're talking about that within the next 5 years, that the AI systems are going to be smarter than every human on the planet combined.
Okay,
So
brother.
if so, that's that. Okay. So if that's the case, like there's going to inherently be, if humanity does what humanity does, is it's going to be an us versus them type of thing. You know what I'm saying? When something is on the rise that's greater than you, then humanity tends to want to separate itself so it can compete to, be assert its authority as the number one species on this planet. But so what happens when AI is legitimately way more advanced than every human being on the whole planet combined? Then then how do you get from under the control of the AIs then? You know,
Man,
I think
and
this
we hope we hoping it's not moving like that. That's why the advancement of technology while using this fungi and psilocybin is very important, because it's a part of it's a natural human, but also like AI technology. The fungi is itself, like you said, the
so
mushroom.
what I'm saying is that people saying that they don't want to take the Neuralink to get the upgrade. Well, if everything around you get upgraded and you didn't take the upgrade,
Right.
and you not even use the like the organic upgrader, like you're not going to use the organic thing that came from the planet that can help expand your consciousness to bring in concepts and ways of moving, so then that way you are under the control of an artificial intelligence. Like
Mm,
I feel like if people are just now getting to the point where we just now realizing that we're supposed to eat healthily to not get cancer and stuff like that, like that means that we way behind when we're talking about like actually competing with the artificial intelligence that doesn't have a life capacity. You know what I'm saying? Like uh,
yeah.
I think it's an interesting conversation because I feel like people that's involved in the mushroom world, like we are readily equipped to really have these conversations as we bring in different ideas from different dimensions, different technologies, different, because where else is the technology going to come from? If they say as above, so below, then that means that, or and as a below, so above, just that hermetic principle, that means that all of the technology that we're getting is already created in other places. So no one is actually creating it here. They're just actually bringing the information from another space into this space. So if we're going to have healing modalities that's going to be like healing people of cancer and Alzheimer's and all of these other kind of things, would we be able to just bring that in from other places versus just, I don't know, bro.
Nah, I mean, I believe so. Man, honestly, I don't get to like share these different like moments and like have these different type of conversations, but it's been many a times over the last couple of years. I don't get sick too often, or I don't feel bad too often, but the times that I do feel bad or feel like, anything is coming over me, I take a high dose of mushrooms and it tell me exactly what I need to do to get any kind of like sickness or ailments on my body. Also, it be times where I might have like a just like a pain in my body, and I'm able to take some high doses, and it guides me through different breathing techniques and stretches and meditations, and through over the night that pain is gone. You feel me?
Yeah, it definitely helps us in that way. But because we're talking about AI, I take it there again, bro. Like we talking about consciousness evolving beyond humanity. Like, so that means that it's going to be out the body. Like, so I know like we're going through a lot of like this wave, and it's not going to happen all at one time, because before we can get into a place to where we can like expand into other dimensions around us of ourselves, even like we have to fix the vehicle that we're traveling within, so then that way we are equipped to do so. So I understand the work is there, but when we talking about AIs, the AIs ain't even in bodies. Like think about it, the AIs are trying to get bodies. They've expanded so much out the body that they're now trying to get all of the information in a robotic body. But
Nah, you going deep right now. Yeah, it is a
look,
lot. It is a lot of, yeah, spirits. Yeah, look into your host bodies right now. That's how we came into this realm. You know what I'm saying? We was out in the spiritual realm as a spirit, and we seen some interactions of like, a child being created in the womb, and we seen that, and we decided to come back in that portal and reincarnate in this lifetime. So I can understand that process, but I feel like what you're talking about now is having control of that process now. Going back to being able to control the body and the spirit to lead the body, because there's a lot of people who know about and wear astral projections and being able to travel, especially if you're using your Merkaba, which I think you kind of touching on too, as far as like, I don't know how many people are familiar with the Merkaba, but the Merkaba is your original light spaceship. It's a spaceship that takes you everywhere in your lifetime, and been here and been your body since the beginning of all our existence. And we starting to get back spiritually in tune with our Merkabas, like the brother is saying, to be able to spiritually travel on our own free will. You feel me? Because we on this planet right now, and spiritually, most of us don't have our free will. Meaning, in a sense, we can't make our own decisions, and like we saying, even leave our body and be in different spaces if we want to. But that's the actual tools and the actual powers that we got from the creator, from the most high, is willpower. You feel me? And it's being corrupted on this planet right now. It's being controlled by some other beings and entities. And that's a whole nother conversation. But at the end of the day, like we all saying, you feel me? Use these tools to get your willpower back, to get your spirit and your physical body back in alignment, so you can be prepared for these times that's coming on right now. Because the earth is shifting, and the AI and the human experience is coming together. You feel me? So be prepared. Yes.
Yeah, man. You have to pay attention to all aspects for sure.
Yes. But we getting down to the last bits of this show, and we got some people on here who did mention some things about different like strands of like psilocybin that might be good for certain things. Is there any like suggestion you give to people right now about any kind of medicines that they can use that might be accessible for them at this moment and be helpful?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. I'll say this, something that I just came up upon myself just in exploring. I've been A lot of people talk about psilocybin, cubensi mushrooms, but understand, everybody, that there's other psychoactive mushrooms besides just the cubes. And man, another one that is amazing is the natalensis mushroom,
Hmm.
which is it's a South African based mushroom from Natal, I believe. And oh man, it's beautiful, bro. Like I just journeyed with it just recently, man. Great experiences. I think that comparatively speaking, like definitely more potent than your standard Cubensi, but also less of a body load for like if you're doing higher doses. Um, like that nausea isn't as bad at all. Like especially like if you do it like how Baba told you, like just chew it all the way up, like and get over like the whole taste situation. Like that helps with the digestion. But those peanuts, man, they're magic, bro. Like I love them. So yeah,
Yeah.
I was,
Well, can you break that down there, brother? Because you opened my mind up to a realm I want to go deeper down myself. I mostly work with cubensis, psilocybin mushrooms, and I do know that there is like two other types, supposed to be like three types that I'm aware of. But you saying the one that you took, what type would that one be under?
that one is the Psilocybin natalensis
Mm-hmm.
species. So yeah, it's just a different psilocybin mushroom. I mean, you got several other ones like azarensis, and then you got pancyans, and so liberty caps, truffles. There's a long list of psychoactive fungi out there. But the
Mm-hmm.
reason why benzes got so popular is because of how easy it is to grow them relative to the conditions that you may need for other psilocybin mushrooms. And so it's just like the balance of, the yield that you're able to get out of them and the ease of growth for a starting out mycologist. If you get like more advanced techniques and stuff like that, then pan science you get more controlled, I should say, like where you can watch contamination and humidity a little bit better. But that's why like the Cubenzes are like pretty much everybody's go-to is because of how easy it is to work with them.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. This came to my mind. So the Cubenzes basically they more easy to cultivate indoors and like work with them and like more manageable. With the other ones, would you say they more like connected with like nature? Like it's harder to like to mimic those ones.
No, not I wouldn't say that. They just need different conditions because you realize like when you are, you know, cultivating, like if you went into the woods or the forest, I should say. I'm thinking about from the hood to the woods. Shout out to Brother P.
Yes, sir,
Uh,
brother. Yeah.
but yeah, you get out there, man, you might see some mushrooms, but see that they just grow in like a little patch. It might be like 8 of them over here. You go over to another one, it might be like 5 or 10 of them over here. You know, and they kind of spread out. You're trying to get a large yield of mushrooms to grow in one spot, and you're trying to grow a whole lot of them in one, as much as you can in one spot. Those are going to need some catered to type of conditions as far as the proper humidity, the proper temperature, you know what I'm saying, the right airflow. So those three conditions really kind of play into um, how easy they are to grow. So some of them, like the pansianas, they grow and they need more air.
Mhm.
But if they need more air, it's opening it up to the possibility of contamination. So therefore, you need to be able to more of a stickler on the air quality in that situation versus a cubenzi can be grown in an all-in-one grow bag, which means that you're just injecting it with the liquid culture and then allowing it to do its thing while it's all in a sealed bag, so it doesn't have any as much outside interference to contaminate it out. You know what I'm saying? And just even what I mentioned earlier about the natalensis, the reason why those are great is because they grow in the same conditions as cubenzes. So you get another cultivar of mushroom that is more potent as well and less body load and everything like that, while it can still be grown in the same conditions as the cubenzes. And the other bonus thing is that man, when the mycelium grows on it, dude, it's like wildfire, bro.
Mhm.
To where it's extremely contaminant resistant. I've had bags that have, bro, like the grains were just all bad, bro. But like every other bag went bad, but the gnats, bro, it just ate through it. I've had it where it's grown on top of contamination before. So if
Man,
anybody is interested in cultivating that type of mushroom at home, you may be able to have good results with that one because of everything I just said, man. Is that it's contamination resistant. It grows just like cubenzes, like, and the potency and the magic of them are just through the roof, bro. So
man, you know what? This conversation has opened up a whole nother portal for me. I want to go back in time when I was in Mexico, man, with my brother Brian, and we had a men's group meeting, and he had laid on me these strands from Cuba called Cubanos. And I don't know if there was one of them other different type of strands of
yeah,
mushrooms, but I took about 4 grams. Oh man, that
yeah.
thing had on for about 2 days. Man, you know, I couldn't even. Man, I was in and out of portals.
My good.
So, yeah, they get real with the different type of strands of different mushrooms and stuff too. You feel me? So,
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah,
yeah, take your time and when you experiment and exploring out there, you know,
for sure.
that's the trip. But you know what? I see my brother Peace just joined. You know what, Peace? If you want, man, join to hop on the live and tap in right quick. You feel me?
Yeah,
You know, this is another good brother that you know, we vibe and build with. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual brother. You know, we all connected at that 2020 psychedelic conference, and you know, yeah, the brother he got a birthday coming up soon. You feel me? So so yeah, you feel me? Peace. If you want to tap in, is good. But to end this conversation, you know, we just want to give thanks for healing right now. You know what I'm saying? For global healing right now, because you know I see it happening. You know, in many different ways. You know, like I said, I met my brother Brian out here in the States. You feel me? But he doing the global work out there in Mexico, and there's some folks we connect with out in Africa. You know, we taking tours out there, taking people to heal and everything too. So you know, for the global, you know, connection for the people on the planet. You feel me? We giving thanks for that right now. and it's knowing that, you know, it's a very explorative time. You know, don't get caught up in the mischief or get caught up in the stories right now. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things to distract us right now, but if you stick to nature and stick to self, and, you know, and elevating, you know, on a higher vibration, it's a lot to explore on the planet right now. You feel me? So, you know, take your time, and yeah, and Ryan, I want to just how the folks, how can they find you, you know, with your services, and, you know, how can they keep up with you with everything you're doing?
Yeah, I appreciate it. Also, man, I just appreciate you reaching out to me and inviting me out on the platform, man. Wasn't expecting it, but always thankful for you. You know that, and all of the work that you're doing, bro, for sure. If anybody wants to tap in with me, just follow me here on Instagram at Brian Psilocybin. Also on a brand at Sport Genetics. Looking to bring some more products out to some people sometime soon, particularly some high potency mushroom tinctures. And so uh, looking to get those out to the people. And as far as events, I got Mushroom Monday out here on a bi-weekly basis out here in Playa del Carmen. So if anybody out here in Mexico, come and tap in with me in the community. We'd love to have you. It's a free event. Like I said, you can just come last minute. As soon as you got off work, it's all good. And next month, I'm looking forward to kicking back off the painting trips again, man. So we're gonna have another painting trip. So people stay tuned for that. And take a look on my feed on when we get those updates. That out to y'all.
Speaking about pay trip, brother,
Yeah,
peace. What's up, peace?
yeah. Good, peace.
Hey, what's up with my brothers, man? It's good to see y'all building, sharing information, spreading the sport. So that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I'm doing good today, brothers. I just want to hop on, say peace and love. I'm proud of y'all. Keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? We got to come out there and tap in with you in Mexico, bro. I've been missing that Mexico weather and,
Hey, man,
you know, that soil and the fruits and the natural environments. God damn.
it's still here waiting for you, bro.
Uh, you know.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I've just been out here in the Bay, cultivating my personal works, my movement from the hood to the woods. I'm building with brother Michael, so we're working on, you know, getting more things organized and established. So when we come out there, we have more to offer and we can tap in with you deeper, bro.
Yeah, man. Vice versa, because you know, like I still make some trips out there. You know, we're gonna be in connect.
Mm. I say.
So,
What's good? What's good with you, Magic Medicine, man?
Oh man, we keeping the lit, you know, on this Friday, you know. Yeah, we was vibing, going deep stuff, talking about the AI, and, you know, like how to still tap in with the AI natural way. You feel me? It's merging with it right now. You feel me? Yeah, I brought up the history of what Baba Kalindi was saying, AI, and, you know, being here, and, you know, it's Bitcoin and crypto, and in universe, people spending money right now.
Oh, what?
You know what I'm saying? University through crypto. So
That's
you
going
kind of
deep, right?
reminding me of that. And, you know,
yeah.
I'm on my way to, you know, merge more of this technology. I get back to the technology. That's why we able to hop on right now. You feel me? I have seen it grow, you know, to a certain extent, you know, in my life. But, you know, I just be hoping that humanity don't depend on technology. You know, because also was talking about like the iRobot type of thing where AI to take over humanity. We don't want that. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, if AI and humanity can live together, I'm seeing many movies of that one. AI and humanity living together. You feel me? And it'd be a trip, man. But yeah, that's what we was kind of doing. But on some natural, can you let the folks know what you got for your solar return piece?
Oh, man, that was a powerful topic I was touching on, and I feel like we got to find balance between it all and not get caught up in, you know, all the technology with balance, because that's why I'm advocating for nature. And as you were saying, on my solar return, I got a birthday celebration coming up. We're going to have a From the Hood to the Woods nature gathering. For those of y'all who do not know, From the Hood to the Woods is a movement I cultivated, you know, just to encourage brothers and sisters to come together to create community and to get out to nature. You know what I'm saying? To tap in on a more harmonious frequency, tapping in with the source. So we're going to be doing that for my solar return out here in Richmond, California. You know, so if you resonate with peace and love and nature, come tap in with us. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing that. And then after that, I'm going to be having an after party a listening party / film screening. So I'm gonna be having some new music available for those who do not know. I'm a music artist as well, so I'm gonna be sharing some of my new music. I'm gonna be dropping a new song on my birthday called Fire, and then I'm gonna be having a film screening. So it's gonna be nothing but good vibrations. You already know what I advocate for. It's that peace. So come tap into these peaceful vibrations, family, if you're in the Bay. and you want to come celebrate life with me. But that's what I got coming up for my solar return.
That's what's up.
That's what's up, brother. And yeah, I mean, for folks who may not be aware, me and Brother Peace, we're part of Raw Soul Collective. It's a collective that was founded in 2020 based off of health and wellness, but also, around, art, music, food, and plant medicine. So, we've been being a part of many different events and gatherings and been offering our services to the world. So we're going to be a part of many gatherings out here in the Bay. We just activated a space. Shout out to Coma Collective. Also, shout out to time when Oakland, our partners, and we put together this Acro meetup. Last Saturday. It was a beautiful space out here in Oakland. I think it's like the first melanated in the so pushing a line on for people to have access to medicinal mushrooms, but also there's also a 420 lounge. So we've got active down there, and we will be traveling soon to Denver. You feel me? Shout out to our sister Dazzle. You feel me? That we met during the Power fest out in Denver. And she invited us back out to come to be a part of the 420 festival. We'll be out there providing us information, plant medicine, also a piece lighting the stage up. NFT music showcases. The sister, she's doing an NFT music showcase, Brian. So she got an NFT music. You feel me? And where artists paid by NFTs and cryptocurrency. So it's a very, very interesting time right now. You're happy to be able to share that experience, learn more about that. But yeah, we're keeping it moving, and we'll be letting you know when we come back to Mexico soon, brother. Definitely gonna be sooner than later.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to it.
Hell yeah. But yeah, for the rest of this one, we got a couple more minutes. You feel me? Go. Any questions? Anybody on the chat got any questions or anything? Want to tap in? We here to answer my question. If you brothers want to even tap in, got any share before you get up out of here? Good.
Man, y'all go tap into that much love. The brothers was talking about the much love and the mycelium. I got some mushroom songs available on my first EP, Psychedelic Peace. You can slap that no cap, that Psychedelic Night. And I got a new mushroom track called Much Love that's featuring on a new project I'm working on, but it's out now. So y'all can check that out. And I encourage y'all to take care of your mental health, your inner peace, and develop some peaceful practices. Because sometimes we going to get off track. We're going to get unbalanced. And sometimes you're not going to always wake up on the highest vibration or always be in the best mood. So it's always some different peaceful practices or routines or pathways you can tap into that can help you transmute energy whenever you're feeling down. So I encourage y'all to do that, however that may be for you, because we all got our own different type of practices and routines, and yeah, man, protect the people.
Yeah.
Indeed. Okay, well, Brian, you keep enjoying. How's that weather out there in Mexico right now? Is it still tropical, like always?
Yeah, man, it's good today, man. We don't have not a lot of humidity, sun is shining, not too hot. Today's like them perfect days today, man. So
I'm missing that portal. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother.
hey, bro, I know. Like I was thinking about coming up there soon, but then like once I saw the difference in weather, bro, I was like, I'm not doing it.
But where in particular though, you feel like you gonna slide to?
Yeah.
You was gonna come out here to the States? You talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. I'm still coming, man. We'll be talks about the plans and what time it's gonna be, but we're gonna do some more paint trip. We're gonna do, a little bit of everything. So
Good. Well, let's stay in the line because lab I'm doing workshops. You feel me? Traveling, doing tours too. Maybe we can line some different tour dates. You feel me?
for sure,
And just collectively, that would be cool.
for
For
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
Well, into the end of the show, everybody. You feel me? We have powerful brother Brian Psilocybin. Holding it down. Clyde Carmaco, appreciate you hopping on and taking time to brother. And we're gonna keep it every Friday. Other guests come on and drop some game information, but you can keep Brian, at Brian Psilocybin, all the works he's doing, and also shop with the brother support sports.
Appreciate you, man.
Keep up the good work, brother
All
Brian.
right, same to y'all, man.
We'll tap in soon, family.
Yeah.
Yeah, peace. But yeah, I appreciate. Yeah, y'all go support Brother Peace on the solo return coming in tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a beautiful hike and also an after party. You feel me? He gonna be providing some good food and some high vibrational music. Album release party. You feel me? Solo return. So tap in. You feel me? Yeah. Also keep it collective. You feel me? If you don't already follow Raw Soul Collective and all the works we. You know what I'm saying? Tap in.
Also, if
And
you're in the Bay too, we're part of the Spirituality Beyond on Sunday.
yeah, we confirmed on that. If you're in the Bay, man, tap in with Spirituality and Beyond. It's a 2-day event on the 30th and the 31st, but Raw Soul Collective will be performing and be a part of the event on the 31st. It's at the Henry J. Kaiser Center, in Oakland, you feel me? So, yeah, this go online, type in Spirituality. We'll be posting it on personal pages and the collective page, information on that. So, yeah, we got a lot of stuff going. Just keep up with us. We rolling. Mycelium, this health and wellness moving through us, you feel me, channeling through us. Powerful works right now, connecting, enjoy life with the people. So, you want to connect, you know what I'm saying? Just come vibe with us, come chill with us, you feel me? We got a lot to offer, but also good vibes. So tap in always.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go to rawsoulcollective.com. You know what I'm saying? You can click some of the links in our bios to get more access to more information and stuff we have going on. But yeah, like the brother says, a lot of powerful things we're involved with and what we're doing. Also looking for more support out here in the Bay Area. So any brothers and sisters resonate with the works that we're doing and want to tap in and want to support, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can definitely tap in with us. We're looking to expand our collective. We have a lot of powerful resources and opportunities, but definitely a stronger network and a stronger team of brothers and sisters that's working with us because we be traveling and we be doing a lot, balancing a lot, vending, cooking food. And it's just 2-3 brothers, man. Like we need a few more sisters. You know what I'm saying? And peace and love, Imani. We need you to come tap in and build with us too. We missing you
Right.
too. You feel divine feminine energy on our side to help us do these works, these lifetime works. Because I look at it as we doing works that's gonna leave a legacy and inspire others. So I know a lot of times when you come in with a new spark, a new flame, a lot of people may not hop on it until they see more of a powerful impact. But things is taking time. Greatness takes time. You feel
Mm.
me? So
Yeah,
keep rocking with me and my brother Magic Medicine Man, because we out here doing it for the people. We pushing this peace, this love, this health and wellness, and we got some very high vibrational music coming as well. So we're trying our best to touch the people and uplift the people in many different ways. You know.
Man, yeah, and it's very synchronistic right now. Yeah, shout out Sister Imani, man. We built a tribe right now. You feel me? Like I was just talking to Brian about this beautiful tribe that he built or he built out in Mexico. Just with all the different people. Understand like many people want that. Many people want to be in the tribe and community, and I feel like right now is really the real life being really to come together where our talents, gifts, and yeah, and really vibe and connect. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We got so many people moving in a way of self. You feel me? But right now it's really time to be moving collectively and really tribing up with the people that on the same frequency, on the same energy. You feel me? That really can help and support each other. You feel me? And we all in many different parts of the world. You feel me? Spread out right now. But right now I feel like it's a time where spirit calling us to come together as spirit, tribe, and family, cultivate on some real land. Whatever way that come, whoever get the land, but it's a collective land. You feel me? We got the land now. We over here, we healing. You feel me? We growing, we vibing. We fruits and vegetables. We off the grid, but we still technology. You know what I'm saying? On love and pouring into we cultivate daily peace and harmony, but also teaching and we educating the youth. You feel me? We got beautiful families, beautiful relationships rocking off. You feel me? And the earth and the planet, our vibration, and the earth and the universe is healing. You feel me? So that's what we're looking to do to connect with people on that level. You feel me? Because the love and the connection and disconnect with our people is real right now. A lot of just lack of interactions and a lot of lack of engagement just on a genuine human level. You feel me? Outside of expectations, outside of like controlling people and stuff.
Yeah.
Yourself, you feel me? You only see yourself, but you can show love to other people and receive love and give love and just be in a beautiful flow like my God. Right now, it's definitely a time of, healing, especially, for, divine masculine and divine feminine relationships, and, letting all the, together. So, yeah, Spirit is channeling me right now, to deliver that. Yeah, we out here, what I'm saying, doing these works. We, shout out to my brother Jimmy, Lighthawk, another Lighthawk warrior, feather brother, you feel me? Been doing Costa Rica, Mexico, you know what I'm saying? Man, all over the earth, you feel me? Like I said, we everywhere, you feel me? But we need to come back together. Man, shout out to the brother Darren LeBaron, this joint.
Man,
You feel
Darren,
me?
come on, hop on this
Jamaica.
thing one time.
You feel me? So many people all over the earth, man. You're doing it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Darren, yeah, if you want to join the conversation, brother, or my brother, yeah, hop on, man. Hop on so we can get maybe a vibe of what's going on in Jamaica and, you know what I'm saying, and energy, you feel me, you cultivating right now. You feel me? But yeah, happy to be able to hop on this technology. We were speaking about technology heavy too. And, if it wasn't for this current technology, it'd be maybe a little bit harder to socially connect and stuff like that. So we give thanks for social media, but also we want to use it as a tool to be healthy, still connect with people in real time, you feel me? Because real time connection is the best connection, you feel me? Like, shout out to the sister coming original Bambi, you feel me? Real time connection. We love real time connections. Our people, we love people, you feel me? I've been traveling to Africa a lot, you feel me? So when I go to Africa, I be seeing our people like together, you feel me? Like, every day supporting each other, waking up, providing and pouring into each other, doing services for each other, doing each other hair, you know what I'm saying? Doing each other feet, you know what I'm saying? Taking care of granny, on the daily, making sure that the fathers and, everybody's taken care of and, poured into. And the divine feminine energy is definitely taken care of, in the Afro Indigenous lands, you feel me? So
For real.
we want to pump that up here in America, you feel me? And show love, the Black man, the original man in America, he loves out here. We want pour into y'all. We want to provide for y'all, protect y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we want the same on our end too. Just, being protected for, and especially for the youth and the children. You know what I'm saying? We got to do a better thing for the youth right now. Show some better examples. Provide, some real access to resources for a generation. So, Oasis family, what's good with you? Yeah.
Peace and love, everybody. My brother, he channeling, dropping some positive encouragement, encouraging our people to come together more, man. That's why we're doing these collective works. We coming together as brothers. It's a lot of self-hatred, a lot of pain and trauma melanated men have, and sometimes it's hard for us to come together and work with each other, do business with each other. A lot of times we try to get over on each other and shit like that. But no, brothers is utilizing their power and gifts and abilities to come together and to collectively promote that and to do positive services for our community and to represent strong, powerful brothers. But also, there's many powerful sisters out here doing powerful works, and we looking to align with more powerful sisters doing powerful works as well. That's on the path of righteousness, being activists, and just encouraging a righteous change, here, for our people. So we're pushing this health and wellness within the collective economics, what I'm saying, art and high vibrational music. So we have so much to offer, and what I'm saying, we're encouraging more of our brothers and sisters to raise the vibration. What I'm saying, ain't nothing gonna change if we don't change ourselves. So it always starts with yourself. So that's definitely what we've been doing as melanated men here in the Bay Area, doing our self practices, tapping into that self love. What I'm saying, taking care of our hygiene, getting out to nature. You feel me? Taking care of our spirit. You feel me? All of that has helped us cultivate, and raise our frequency and become more balanced within our being. You know what I'm saying? Now we're working together and providing positive, righteous services and looking to expand and grow. We still got room to grow as well. You know what I'm saying? But overall, as a collective, we are part of the ultimate collective consciousness that connects all of us, family. My brothers and sisters, we all collectively part of that collective consciousness here in this life that support all of us. So we all can tune into that and be more considerate of that. We'll be mindful of the vibration and energy that we are possessing and projecting in the world. So
My brother Cook Fire, man. Young life being out here providing some high service planet, you feel me, with just some good food, you feel me? Shout out to Fire.
yeah, that's another good brother out in the community, bringing some good services to the people. We know a lot of brothers and sisters that be providing good services to the people, man, and we just want to keep promoting that, advocating for that. Man, there's a lot of brothers and sisters we know got some good services in here in the Bay.
Come on, hey, let's come together more, you feel me, as people, with our service. We was talking with Fab during the Black Joy Parade, he had brought up the idea of what was that, a wellness market?
Well,
You feel me?
Mark.
Let's get that popping, man. Like, you know, whoever want to join the wellness market, if you got some high grade services to provide to the people, we're gonna keep them popping. And actually, we're gonna be a part of a wellness market with the sister Shanti Bean coming on April the 6th. You feel me? So yeah, tap in with that one, and you feel me? And we're gonna keep these markets, come get some health and wellness.
Exactly. That's what we need, bro. Markets for health and wellness, markets for peace and love, safe spaces for all that. And I know more of that's being cultivated, so we're gonna keep speaking that into existence. You feel me?
Indeed. But yeah, so you know, we on this recording me a little bit. We're gonna keep it lit. You feel me? We appreciate fire, Aries, energy, you bringing peace, you know, sparking some stuff. Yeah, if you out here in the bay and come out to the brother from the hood to the woods, you feel me? It's a beautiful movement, bringing people to nature, getting natural. And yeah, tap in with us for the next episode of Future Fridays. You feel me?
I'll show you, brother. Give thanks.
Give thanks. Peace and love, everybody.
Peace and love, everybody.